Hey, welcome back to Monster Motorsports Diecast Racing Network, home to the Pacific Rim Speedway. I am your host, Rubber Toe, and we are broadcasting atop the Yamatsu Hara Sakai Tower for Season 2. Jose, we are kicking off Season 2 tonight with the Modified Mayhem Diecast Racing Tournament, and we are so excited because, man, we've gotten through one full season. We appreciate all the fans, all the support. We are just super excited. So, Modified Mayhem, what is that? Well, I mean, I got my Modified Mayhem custom t-shirt on, and you can too. Just check out the link below and you can see where you can get them. But, shameless plug, sorry. But Modified Mayhem, these are 32 modified cars that were created in the Monster Motorsports custom garage. And you, the fans, got to jump in and sign up to drive one of them. So this race was specifically for those that do not build or do not wish to build. They just enjoy watching diecast racing. So now they get to be put in the spotlight in a Monster Motorsports modified car. Why is it called Mayhem, you ask? It's simple. All these cars were built to go to other tracks, other tournaments, under different rule sets. So they're all built to different specs. So it's going to be chaos. It's going to be mayhem. And the rules are simple. We got 4 points for first, 3 for third, 3 for second, 2 for first, and 1 for fourth. We took away the 5 points for first, and we're going to make the scoring a lot tighter. There will be a 4-lap race in each group where all the cars rotate start positions, but the finale of each tournament will be an 8-lap shootout where all the final 4 cars in this tournament will shoot out in 8 laps to determine the winner. And if all cars DNF, then they will all restart and head up to the top to restart that lap and redo it over. Now, over the past week, it's Season 2, so we had to do something different. We had to make modifications to the rim, make it better, tune it up, but it also means we had to add a surprise in there as well. So let's take a look at the track to see what's going on, shall we? All right. We've taken all the straightaways, and we noticed that a lot of the sidewalls were curved and bending over, which the cars would go flying off the track. So we've reinforced every sidewall for every straightaway so they are straight up to keep the cars in the groove and keep them racing. Well, Kenny's K-Babs over on the Kaiju Blue Door rest stop was also complaining that he wasn't getting enough traffic, so we started building an off-ramp in the middle straightaway so people could get to his K-Bab shop. Well, lo and behold, that off-ramp turned into a big ramp. So now there is a jump on the Pacific Rim Speedway. So let's see Group 1 and see who they are is going to tackle this course first. You got High Octane from Madness Motorsports. He's driving in the number 2 Batmobile that raced out at Gwingoyo Diecast Racing. He'll be joined by Bubba from World Famous Diecast, and that number 47 Chevy Nova that we lovingly called Chicken and Waffles. And here you go, Serrano Buckminster from Spazz and Spurious Racing is jumping in the number 2 Nissan Skyline R30 that took second place at RTR's Nissan Tournament. And last but certainly not least, Lord Sinclair from Mode Diecastification in Germany, jumping in that Jaguar Project SV8, which was raced out at Diecast Dude Racing. All right, you got High Octane and Bubba on the front row, Serrano and Lord Sinclair starting on the back row, kicking off Modified Mayhem right here with lap 1, Group 1, as they come around the sewer vent turn. Oh, you got High Octane hits the hole shot. He's followed by Lord Sinclair, and look at him race and chase him down. All 4 cars make it over the off-ramp jump. We're going to call that the Kaiju Blue Door Jump. That's what it is. Look at the replay. These cars are bumper to bumper. High Octane hits the hole shot, but Lord Sinclair's not far behind. Serrano Buckminster knocking on the door of Bubba as they head around the helipad. And look at them all hit that jump. High Octane got a little squirrely coming out of the jump, but able to recover. Look at that. He got a little back end, got a little bit too much torque and swiped it around, but he's able to keep it straight. Man. So they're going to have to deal with gate 3, gate 5, the jump. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be mayhem. All right. Lord Sinclair moves up to the front left. High Octane on the front right. Here we go, lap 2. Lord Sinclair hits the hole shot. Serrano slips in. Oh! Looks like High Octane hits something. And Lord Sinclair and Serrano Buckminster finish first and second. But looks like we got a double DNF between High Octane and Bubba. Let's check out the replay to kind of see what happens here. Bubba's having a hard time keeping up with the pack in that Nova. So then here comes High Octane. Oh, High Octane hits the sign of death from We Race Diecast and ends up crashing, flipping over, and Bubba with nowhere to go loses all his momentum, cuts it too short into the helipad turn and ends up rolling his Nova. There is High Octane on his roof as well as Bubba on his roof too in the helipad turn. That is unfortunate. Double DNF for both of those cars. Now Serrano moves up to the front left and Lord Sinclair moves over to the front right for lap 3. Looks like Lord Sinclair's starting to run away with this, but you never know what's going to happen here at the rim. Here they go around the sewer vent turn. Serrano hits the hole shot, but here comes Lord Sinclair right on his tail. Will they make the jump? And they do. Serrano pulls away to take first, and all 4 cars finish lap 3. And 6.3 on the lap timer, which I should mention to everybody, since it is season 2 and we have modified the rim, we have reset the fastest lap leaderboard. So after round 1 tonight, we will show who the fastest record holders are. All right, here we go. 4th and final lap here for Modified Mayhem Group 1. And Lord Sinclair looks like he is a lock to move on to the quarterfinals. And Serrano looks like a good number 2, but you never know. Here they go. Serrano and Bubba leading it out. They are bumper to bumper, neck and neck. Serrano gets the hole shot, followed by Lord Sinclair. Oh, Bubba tries to pass midair on Lord Sinclair, and Lord Sinclair slams him into gate 5. That was insane. Check it out here. Man, they are door to door, 4 cars all up against each other, coming in to Kickapoo, and then Serrano is able to hit the hole shot. And then Lord Sinclair gets squirrely, and Bubba tries to pass, but Lord Sinclair says, nope, crash into gate 5, Bubba. That's where you belong. Bam! And Bubba ends up on his roof right there in Kaiju's lair and gets a DNF for lap 4. So let's see how the points finish out here for Group 1. And yes, Lord Sinclair and Serrano Buckminster will be moving on to the quarterfinals. Let's check out the stats of these 2 cars right here. You got the Skyline and the Jaguar. Now, Lord Sinclair only won 1 lap, but his worst finish was 2nd place. That is a feat, especially with this jump. Now, we're going to get on to Group 2 introductions right after this quick, short break, so don't go anywhere. Hey, everybody, if you want to check out our merch store and get your Modified Mayhem commemorative t-shirt or pint glass, head on over to our link in the description below. All right, here we go. Group 2, you got Havoc Roarer from Roar's Racing Team in that Porsche Carrera that was sent out to another Colorado track. It's just, oh my gosh, it's escaping my brain right now. He'll be joined by Magic Mike from Mrs. Kraken Motorsports. This Dodge Challenger was sent out to We Race Diecast for their Contender Series. And Arcton 8 from Tears, which I just call him Yosh. So guess what? You're going to be called Yosh for the rest of the tournament in this Ford Mustang that was sent out to Low Country Diecast for a Mustang drag tournament. And last but not least, Machine Gun Miller from Malaire Racing in that Ford Torino that was a raffle car during the Muscle Car Masters. Here they are lined up for lap 1. This is Group 2. You got Havoc and Magic Mike on the front row, Yosh and Miller on the back row. Here we go. And they are off. Looks like Magic Mike gets a short lead, but here comes Havoc with a slingshot maneuver, takes the lead, hits the jump. They both hit the jump, and oh! Where Havoc crossed the finish line. Do we have a triple DNF? Yes, we do. We do have a triple DNF. A lot of stuff happened in this. Look at that. Havoc jumps in the sewer vent. Not sure if he hit the NOS and just lost control for a second, but he definitely slingshot out of there. Oh, there it is. Yosh rolls coming out of Kickapoo Pass, ends up on his roof right underneath gate 3. And then right here in the middle, Kaiju Blue, Miller gets squirrely and gets pinned and stuck between the side rails right before the Kaiju Blue Door jump. And then the two lead cars take the jump, but it looks like Magic Mike just hit the gas on accident rather than feathering the brake. And he goes nose in, butt down in Kaiju's lair and comes to a stop. Man, triple DNF. So guess what? Havoc's going to take advantage of that. Miller moves up to the front left. Havoc moves over to the front right for lap 2. Let's see if these other drivers can get some points on the board. Here they go. Miller's out in front, but Havoc again hitting the NOS, getting that whole shot, but then gets swirly, and oh my God, another crash at the jump. Havoc comes in first, and I think I hear another car, and we do. Yosh comes in second. Man, there was a pile up at the Blue Door off-ramp jump. Man, we're gonna have to check out the replay. See, yep, there's Havoc hopping again, hitting that NOS to get that whole shot, and then gets squirrely on the back straight. The pack catches up with him, but then Miller goes sideways again, and then Magic Mike just right on top, and then here comes Yosh, and we all know Yosh finished second. How did he get around these two cars? Look at the muscle from that Mustang, just push Magic Mike out of the way so he could finish in second and get those 3 points. Havoc with 2 wins already halfway through this group. You got Yosh on the front left, Miller on the front right for lap 3. Here they go. And Yosh out in front, followed by Magic Mike. Yosh hits the whole shot, blocking Magic Mike. Magic Mike trying to pass. Oh, and then Yosh just blocks one too many times. Gets flipped over, coming over that jump. And Magic Mike solo finishes triple DNF. Wow. The off-ramp is being a bottleneck for this group. It was great. The first group was able to navigate it very well, but this group seems to be having trouble. So, Yosh and Magic Mike fighting it down here, and I think Yosh should have just let him go, but then Miller comes up behind Magic Mike, gives him a bump to help him clear Yosh's overturned car, and then look at this, Havoc just whoop right over the top of Yosh, but unable to get around Miller, causing that triple DNF. Here we go for the 4th and final lap. Havoc is moving on, guaranteed. But with the other 3, I have no idea. You got Magic Mike and Yosh on the front row for the 4th and final lap. Man, look at Yosh take off out there. But here comes Magic Mike with Havoc drafting and pushing him from behind. They both hit the jump, both clearing the jump. Magic Mike in first, Havoc in second. There goes Yosh in third. But no Bubba and Chevy Nova to be seen. Wow, 6.09 was that lap time. That was pretty fast for Magic Mike. I think it was the fastest of the evening. Look at these 2 cars. They are dialed in. They take out and run it. And then Miller, oh man, he blew a cylinder or something because he is going hecka slow. And then you see the 3 cars make it over the Kaiju Blue Door jump. And eventually Miller comes limping over the ramp there, and he eventually comes to a stop right here in Kaiju's lair. Just all the gas, all the momentum is gone. He eventually shows up. He does. There he is. There he is. I told you he was coming. But just comes to a stop. And that means Miller did not finish a single lap in this group. That is unfortunate. So who are the 2 moving on? It is Havoc Roarer and Magic Mike moving on to the quarter final. Sorry, Yosh. Those 2 DNFs just hurt you too much. Let's check out the stats for the Porsche and that Challenger. each of them winning 2 laps, and Magic Mike with that 6.0911. I think he's going to be atop the fastest lap leaderboard. But let's check out all 4 cars and the drivers that are moving on to the quarterfinals. You got Lord Sinclair, Serrano Buckminster, Havoc Roarer, and Magic Mike. And with Miller's Performance, we have actually come up with a new tradition here at the Pacific Rim Speedway. If you DNF all 4 laps, guess what? Your car is going to get put in the junkyard in Kaiju's lair. As a reminder, nobody, do not run this car, do not pick this car ever, or you're going to end up in Kaiju's lair. But we're going to take a quick short break before final thoughts. Hey everybody, if you want to be a channel member, click that join button where you got 3 different tiers that you can pick to join, all the way from $1 to $5. And then you'll be able to see what perks there are, such as behind the scenes content. All right, we are back. Man, what an exciting kickoff to season 2 with Modified Mayhem. Man, Group 1, no issues. Hitting that blue door, Kaiju blue door off-ramp rest stop. Man, that's a mouthful, ain't it? Group 1 had no issues. They were flying smooth as butter over that. But man, Group 2 just had a hard time, except for Magic Mike and Havoc Roarer. So, it's nobody hit gate 3, nobody hit gate 5. Well, technically, Bubba hit gate 5, but that was because he tried to pass Lord Sinclair in the air, and Lord Sinclair was like, nope, you're going into gate 5. So, with the modifications we made on the straightaways, we have minimized the crashes at gate 3 and gate 5, but we just had to add that off-ramp after construction was going on. And it was kind of a lucky little twist of how it happened. We were actually building the off-ramp to the Kaiju Blue Door rest stop at Kenny's Kebabs, but then a group of cars went on for test runs, and the 2 groups, they didn't know what was going on. And so we couldn't stop the cars, and they went flying over the off-ramp mid-construction. And we're like, you know what? It's a keeper. We're keeping it. We're keeping the jump in on the middle straightaway here at the Pacific Rim Speedway. And also, you want to know who the fastest lap leaders are? Well, here they are right here. Big box. Big graphic right in front of my face, Holly. Yeah. Thanks. So we have reset the lap leaderboard. You see Lord Sinclair on the top and how the other 3 drivers fare, but it will be jumping around. Get the crap. Thank you. All right. You got to make it smaller off to the side. Can't cover this beautiful face. All right. So the lap leaderboard has reset because we have modified the track. So don't forget, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification right here so you don't miss the next round to the Modified Mayhem tournament. My name is Rubber Toe, and it's been my pleasure, and I wish everyone to be safe and keep your wheels on the road.